It doesn't even feel like it's been a year for me. It does not.
I constantly ask God, what can I do to bring her back?
Best friends of Shreveport police officer Chatèri Payne reflect on life without her. A year ago tonight, Officer Payne was fatally shot outside of her home on her way into work. In an exclusive interview, KSLA News 12's Miranda Whittington talks with Officer Payne's mother, who recalls the night her daughter was killed and how she still feels the pain of her loss 1 year later.
I could see, I saw the vent, I saw the chest tube, I saw where she was shot, all her gunshot wounds. She had one in her foot and her. I remember what her blood pressure and her heart rate and everything. I remember everything that was on her monitors. I remember everything.
January 9th, 2019 is a day Lakeitha Nash Hudson can't forget because it was the day she lost her best friend.
People don't say that your child is your best friend, but it's like we were best friends, and it was Mama Gu and Chug. We called her Chug, you know, or I called her my Moosty Boosty and different things, and she was spoiled.
Long before her daughter Chatèri Payne thought about becoming a police officer, she was acting, singing, and writing poetry.
She actually wanted to do entertainment law. A lot of people don't know that, but she wanted to do entertainment law. She wanted to represent people.
So it came as a shock when her daughter decided to switch careers.
One day she was like, I applied to the police academy and I'm going to take my civil service test. And I was like, what?
And the next thing Lakeitha knew, her daughter was training to become a Shreveport police officer.
Every day, I would talk to her every day. Well, we talked every day, all day when she was free anyway. But she was like, it was so hard, how she was struggling.
She soon graduated and the two made a pact.
You have to call me when you get out of roll call or text me or something. I have to know what area you're gonna be in every night. Whenever you get a break, you have to call me or text me. And when you get off, you have to call me.
And they did all the way up until that fateful day.
I picked up the phone to dial her number. And then I was like, oh wait, let me call and tell Terrell, my husband, something real quick. So I hung up and I called him. And I mean, because I had just got my patients and my meds passed.
But then she got a call from her daughter's ex-boyfriend, who later on became a suspect.
That's when I got a call. I was like, him? What is he calling me for? And that's when I got the call that, yeah, he called and told me she'd been shot.
What was running through your mind?
He killed my baby. That's what I called my husband and told him.
Soon, she was rushing to the hospital.
They came in and they was like, I got some good news and I got some, some bad news. I'm like, and he was like, so she's got a gunshot to her lung and we could fix that. And I was like, okay, I got a little bit of hope, and we could do that and I can manage that. And then he was like, but, and it's just like everything. He was like, but, she's got the gunshot wound to her head and it's fatal. It was just like, my world just fell apart. I remember how she smelled. You can smell it. It was like the weirdest smell. Her perfume and, her favorite perfume, her Gucci Premier, and like blood, like that metallic blood smell. I smell it in her hair product, all of that. I remember, I still have my pants, my uniform pants in my uniform because it has her blood on it and I don't ever want to let it go. I still have it. I had to leave out and I just asked him, please let me go back. Please don't take her off the vent don't let her be by herself, but they did. All I can think about is her lying there and being shot, and what did she think? What was she, how before? And like, I can't rest because I just think about it. And then her having to be by herself. And I wasn't there, and I couldn't. I couldn't fix it. I couldn't save her, and I knew. And I just told her, just come home. Come home until you get moved. Just come back home until we get the place together. Just come home. I don't trust them. I don't. Just come home. Mama, I'm not scared of him. Mama, I'm just...
We have the watch now. Rest in peace. Officer Chatèri Elise Payne. Badge 1588, code 8, forever.
Over a week later, Officer Chatèri Payne was laid to rest, and Lakeitha was left moving through life without her.
Believe it or not, I read every inbox that came because I didn't sleep. I do, but not like I still really don't. And so that's what I would do. Every inbox, every letter, every card, everything. I read everything.
But this is one that was painted for me. A young man made these cards for me.
The community and people across the country she didn't even know sent her so much, most of it hanging throughout her house.
To know that people could see how genuine she was, and to know that that resonated with a lot of people and that they felt something from that. It was a sense of comfort. It was something, and I thank everybody for it.
But a year has now passed without Chatèri, and Lakeitha admits she's still struggling without her.
We were so codependent. You don't realize how it's kind of unhealthy. And she would agree. I'd be like, girl, this is ridiculous, the way we are so dependent. When she told me that, she used to tell me that what would you do without me? And I would just tell her, I'm not doing good without you, you know. Oh, who's that?
But with her granddaughter Aubrey by her side, they'll keep pushing through together.
Your mommy? And I would just tell her, girl, I am tired. Get your baby. Get your talking spoiled baby. That's what I would tell her. If she were here today, get your baby.
That's my mommy.
That's your mommy? Oh, that's all pictures of you.
Officer Payne's mother says she's grateful for the help of the community members across the Arklatex. Your donations help them build a memorial at Payne's gravesite at Forest West Park Cemetery. Log on to KSLA.com right now to read more on the memorial.